Episode 2 of Divorce SISTAS didn't just turn up the heat, it left viewers standing in the middle of a three-alarm emotional fire. Pastor Jeff's sins, Geneva's secret baby drama, Naomi's ex throwing psychological grenades, and Bridget's broken fairy tale love life. Everything's cracking at once. And yet, somehow, it still feels like we're just scratching the surface. So what's next? If Episode 2 is the spark, Episode 3 is likely the explosion. And here's everything we expect, fear, and secretly hope will go down. Let's start where Episode 2 dropped us, with Geneva staring at Javan like a deer in paternity-shaped headlights. His chilling words, "Is she my baby?" are still echoing through our souls. In Episode 3, we may finally see Geneva confront the fallout of her 6-year-old mistake. She's trapped in the worst possible situation. Her affair is no longer a secret she can bury. Javan is back. Annika is asking questions. William is starting to suspect, and the walls are closing in. One big theory floating around: Geneva already knows Annika is Javan's child. The real reason she's spiraling? Guilt, not confusion. She's always known, but now that Javan's face is back in her living room, pretending to be a friend, that truth is threatening to destroy her carefully constructed life. A DNA test is likely coming, and Geneva will either be the one to initiate it or be forced into it by a suspicious William or an emboldened Javan. Either way, secrets don't stay buried for long in this show, and Geneva's about to learn it the hard way. After Rashida's camera trap in Episode 2, Pastor Jeff is officially on thin holy ice, and you could see it in the way he whispered into the phone and nervously tried to deflect when caught. So who was on the other end of that call? Theories range from a new woman he's seeing to perhaps another church-related scandal he's desperately trying to hide. But one thing's for sure, Rashida is done playing games. In Episode 3, we expect her to go full Olivia Pope, calculated, stylish, and deadly with the truth. She's likely to confront Jeff not with emotion, but with strategy. He's hiding something and she knows it. Whether she's planning to expose him at the next church board meeting or confront him in private with more receipts, Rashida is no longer the woman begging for grace. This time she's holding the gavel, and Jeff might just be the next sermon. Naomi is barely holding it together. After reading that smug message from Franklin about his second wife's happiness, we're guessing Episode 3 will finally bring that second wife out of the shadows, either in person or through social media receipts that send Naomi spiraling even deeper. Here's what we expect. Naomi will try to play it cool in public but unravel behind closed doors. This woman has style, status, and money, but she's losing her grip emotionally. Her friends see it. Her glam squad sees it. And maybe, just maybe, her daughter is starting to notice too. Fans are theorizing that Naomi might run into Franklin and his new wife accidentally. Maybe at a gala, maybe at a church event, or maybe in the pettiest way possible. At the same brunch spot she used to take him. Either way, Naomi's going to be tested in Episode 3, and whether she breaks down or shoves out, we're ready. Bridget's love life is in the middle of a full-blown existential crisis. Vaughn, charming, chaotic, and dangerously broke, is giving unemployed Peter Pan energy. Meanwhile, Calvin is dropping smooth lines and grown man intentions like rose petals. In Episode 3, expect the tension to sizzle. We predict a scene where Calvin calls Vaughn out directly. No more side remarks, no more subtle digs. Something tells us he's going to put his cards on the table and tell Bridget exactly what kind of man she deserves. The kind who doesn't lie. The kind who doesn't hand her a crusty tuxedo to steam. The kind who isn't Vaughn. But here's the twist. Bridget still has feelings for Vaughn. He may be a mess, but he's her mess. So will she finally walk away? Or will Episode 3 show us a Bridget torn between stability and the toxic love she's used to? Whatever she chooses, it's going to be messy, and we're so here for it. If Episode 2 showed us how tightly knit this sisterhood is, Episode 3 might crack it wide open. Geneva's secret could drive a wedge. Naomi's instability might trigger conflict. And if Bridget's love triangle spills into the group dynamic, especially if Calvin has history with any of them, expect loyalty tests, betrayals, and one epic sit-down that ends in raised voices and walked-out rooms.